What if the single most powerful skill you could ever learn isn't about what you do, but what you think? Today, we're going to dive into how to master your thoughts. It's like this hidden engine that's actually driving your entire life. So, let me just ask you this straight up. Have you ever felt trapped by your own thoughts? Like your mind is kind of working against you instead of for you? It's a way more common feeling than you might think. But here's the thing, it absolutely does not have to be your reality. So in the next few minutes, we're not going to get lost in a bunch of abstract theories. Nope. We're breaking down a clear, actionable framework, basically a practical guide for taking back control of that inner world. Okay, so what does it actually mean to master your thoughts? Well, it's all about becoming the gatekeeper of your own mind. It means learning to consciously filter and intentionally manage every single idea. Doesn't matter if it comes from the outside world or just bubbles up from inside you. Now, to really get how to do this, first we need to understand the mechanism that's at play here. Think of it like a pipeline, the thought to destiny pipeline, and it shows how one single tiny little idea can genuinely shape your entire future. It's wild. In this quote, man, it gets right to the heart of it. It's really the foundation for everything we're about to talk about. The idea that your external world, it's just a reflection of your internal one. Real, lasting change, it always starts from the inside out. Okay, here's a really great way to visualize this whole process. Just picture your mind as a mill. You've got raw material, thoughts and ideas, going in one end, they get processed, and then something totally new comes out the other side. So here's how that mill actually works. It's a 4-stage flow. First, an idea just enters your mind. Simple enough. Then you start to process it. You dwell on it, turn it over and over. After that, it starts to show up in your words and your actions. And finally, and this is the big one, those repeated actions harden into habits that literally build your destiny. And look, make no mistake, the stakes here are incredibly high because this whole process, it works both ways. A healthy thought, like hope, that leads to courageous action, a positive habit, and a strong future. But an unhealthy thought, like doubt, oh man, that leads to hesitation, a negative habit, and a really limited future. It's the same mill, but the raw material you feed it determines everything. All right, so we get the why, right? We see the pipeline. But now for the most important part, the how. This is your 3-step takedown plan for taking back control. And the method itself is actually beautifully simple, but it is so powerful. It's just 3 steps: identify, refuse, and replace. So let's break each one down. Okay, step 1, identify. Everything, and I mean everything, starts right here. This is all about awareness. You just can't change what you don't acknowledge, right? So you have to start paying attention, really consciously identifying the thoughts you're allowing to just run wild in your mind. And listen, this isn't just about passively noticing what's going on in there. No, it's an active process. It's about judgment. You have to start asking yourself, hey, is this thought actually worthy of my time? Does this line up with the person I want to become? Getting that clarity, that is the absolute key to knowing what to keep and what to throw out. All right, so once you've identified a thought as unworthy, we move on to step 2, refuse. And this isn't about trying to suppress the thought or pretend it's not there. It's about making a conscious choice to actively reject it, to literally deny it any power over you. So what kind of thoughts are we talking about rejecting? Well, anything that's just common or negative or flat out useless. Basically, if it doesn't meet the high standard you've set for your life, it's gotta go. And this isn't some one and done decision, It has to become a daily, constant practice. And that brings us to the final step, and honestly, it might be the most critical one in the whole process. Step 3, replace. You have to replace the thought you just kicked out, because an empty mind, well, that's just an open invitation for all those old patterns to come rushing right back in. So, why is this replacement step so important? It's because your mind, well, it hates a vacuum. It doesn't like empty space. If you just kick out a negative thought without putting something positive in its place, your mind is just not going to stay empty for long. So the action here is simple, but it is so powerful. You have to intentionally plant a positive, healthy, success-oriented thought right in that space you just cleared out. You are actively choosing what grows in the garden of your mind. So when you put it all together, the thought pipeline and this three-step plan, it all leads to one single powerful conclusion. You are the architect. The power is, and it has always been, within you. Okay, let's boil all of this down to 3 core truths you can take with you. First, your life only changes when your thoughts change, period. Second, every single result you see in your life, it all started as just a tiny idea. And third, if you want to build a better future, you absolutely must guard your thoughts today. You know, there's one last metaphor that really brings this all home. We started with the mind as a mill, which is all about process, right? But thinking of your mind as a garden and you as the gardener, well, that's all about personal responsibility and cultivation. And this just nails the central theme perfectly. Look, you can't always control which seeds or which thoughts blow into your garden from the outside, but you always have the power to choose which ones you're going to water, which ones you nurture, and which weeds you're going to pull out. And really, this is the main takeaway from everything we've covered. You are the master of your mind. It is not the master of you. And this isn't just some feel-good, wishful thinking. It's a real skill that you can develop with conscious practice. Which leaves us with one final, powerful question for you. If you really are the gardener of your mind and you are the architect of your destiny, what will you choose to build?